Last month, a French Islamist extremist shook the entire French society by killing 7 persons in 8 days, including 3 Jewish children and a rabbi. The alleged killer, identified as Mohamed Merah, was then gunned down by French anti-terrorist squad after a 32-hour siege outside his home. But these shootings have raised fears in the country that religious extremism may become an increasing threat to democracy and freedom, although radical Islam is said to be a minor problem in France.
What's happened in Toulouse, in the Ozar HaTorah School, is something that we were, I will not say expected, but it was something that we were always afraid that it can happen in France. It's happened. It's a disaster for the French Jewish community. It's a disaster for France, and we have to take a lot of lesson on it. Lesson in terms of protection, how to protect our kids, how to be with the French government doing something to avoid a new attack, a new terrorist attack.
After Merah's death, President Nicolas Sarkozy came back into contention in the race for the French presidency a few weeks before the elections. He adopted a hard stance towards religious extremism. The French president said he was planning to punish those who travel for indoctrination or terrorist training and to make it a crime to regularly consult websites advocating Islamic extremism. He also promised to ban militant Muslim preachers invited to attend an Islamic conference taking place this month in France from entering the country. And in the last few days, different suspected Muslim radicals were arrested.
You have a global atmosphere, which is the radicalization of a part of the young Muslim people in Europe. Of course, we speak of a very, very small part of the Muslim community, maybe a few thousand people in all Europe. In France, probably we have 20,000 people who are fundamentalists. On those 20,000, we have maybe 5,000, 4,000 which are extremists, and on those we have a few hundreds or a few dozens even who could be a real security threat for the country.
The French Muslim community currently faces 2 big problems: radical Islam and racism. But according to France's far-right party, the Front National, what causes concern is integration.
We have been saying for decades that there were problems with massive immigration, and in particular from countries with Islamic backgrounds. There is a big problem of integration in our country, and there are 3 facts that we want to say. That first of all is the failure of our governments to deal with these problems. Secondly, there was a big problem of education. They were maybe too liberal and not really oriented in a civic way for these young people of Islamic background. And third of all, we have to redefine what is French nationality.
French Interior Minister Claude Guéant said France needs to be more vigilant after Toulouse. Earlier this week, France expelled several Islamic radicals, and more extremists are due to be sent back to their home countries in the upcoming future. Frédéric Darmuzet, JN1, Paris.